Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 futurecast.
All right, thanks a lot, Joe. McBride's will certainly be packed today for St. Patrick's Day. Let's go to live Pinpoint Doppler 12 and start out with a dry morning. In fact, the entire day will be dry, so let's fast forward to tomorrow night. That's where things start to get interesting. So we fast forward the clock all the way through around 8 p.m. tomorrow, and notice we start to see some snow approaching the area. I think most of us start off as snow tomorrow night into Tuesday morning, and then we'll change over to some rain and sleet. But north and west of 295, we could hang on to the snow for quite a while, and some accumulations are likely here. We'll talk about this coming up in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, we're enjoying pleasant conditions. It's cool, though. We're in the 20s across the board, 28 Providence, 23 in Gloucester, Newport 28, New Bedford at 27 degrees. Now, let's check on the breezes in Newport right now. They're out of the northwest at 6 miles an hour. It will be breezier today compared to what we saw yesterday, so wind chills will be in the mid-30s even into the afternoon, while actual temperatures will make a run at the low 40s. A few clouds overhead. You know, yesterday we had more clouds than sun. I'm thinking today more sun than clouds. We'll get clipped by a few clouds here and there, but the precipitation will stay away. High pressure in control. That means sunshine. It also means those brisk winds as the high pressure kind of presses in some of those busy winds from the north. As we look at your temperatures for today, you'll notice similar to what we had yesterday. Yesterday's high temperature around 40 degrees, so maybe a degree or two warmer than that today. 43 Charlestown, Hope Valley, 42 degrees, and 42 in Coventry. And there is that wind out of the northwest at around 10 to 15 miles an hour, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a few gusts of 20 or 25. So definitely bring along the jacket if you're maybe headed to the parade in West Warwick. 39 your high in Foster, 39 Burville. Johnson, you get up to 42 degrees. And a brisk, breezy, but sunny afternoon here in eastern Massachusetts. 41 in Taunton, 42 Seekonk, Middletown, and Little Compton. We'll see high temperatures in the low 40s. All right, we're going to spend some time here on the 7-day futurecast. First of all, we did mention that parade going on in West Warwick today. 1 o'clock, sunny but brisk. Again, the winds will make it feel like it's a little cooler than this 41 degrees indicates. But hey, we can't complain about a dry St. Patrick's Day, right? As we head into tomorrow, the daytime is dry, partly cloudy. It's a very chilly start. In fact, nighttime temperatures tonight in the upper teens, low 20s. Tomorrow afternoon, getting into the upper 30s, partly cloudy skies. And then by the evening, again, around after 8 o'clock, a mix of snow, sleet, and rain arrives. Although I think it's primarily snow for the first several hours, and then overnight through the morning, we change over to some rain, especially at the coast. So what about accumulations? Well, right now, there are still some questions about that, so we need to look at more data over the next several days. But it looks like at this point, north of 295, accumulations are likely. You know, you get into central Massachusetts, north of the Mass Pike, we could see amounts close to 1 foot of snow. Now, we'll probably not see amounts like that in Rhode Island, but this needs to be watched closely. South of 295, accumulations are possible, certainly possible right in Providence. We get a few slushy inches before it gets washed away by the rain that moves in by Tuesday afternoon. And speaking of the rain, that could be an issue with flooding. If we get a few quick inches of rain, especially if some of those storm drains become clogged, we may get some ponding on the roadways, so we'll have to watch that situation carefully throughout Tuesday afternoon. Now, by the end of the week, it's cooler. Temperatures in the low 40s. Again, nighttime temperatures still in the 20s. A little bit of a warm-up possibly moves in by next weekend with a high of 45 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Don't forget WPRI.com, the place to go for your latest weather update. So a quiet couple of days on the way, and then we have that rain, snow mix to deal with for tomorrow night.
All it takes is winter to make 45 seem like just a great sunny day. You know,
absolutely.
Wear some shorts and a t-shirt.
It's all relative, right?
Exactly. All right, thanks, Pete.